I like photography. I love taking pictures. I've been into it since middle school. Well, last semester I did a semester abroad in Spain. So then I got to travel around to different countries, and I always brought my camera with me to capture like the memories. And besides taking pictures of where I went and of my friends and what I was doing, I decided to see what kind of quality shots I could take. My father was incarcerated when I was 5, and my sister was incarcerated when I was 11. So my father was incarcerated when I was around 5 or 6 years old. I was really young. I don't remember much. I was there when it happened though, so it was really I was just confused because of my age. I didn't know what was happening. After he was incarcerated, I remember just feeling in my household that everything was more calm. It was just more peaceful. But he did come back into my life and to the family, and it was fine. It wasn't really different afterwards. I always was his little girl, so we always had a good relationship, especially when I was younger. But then after, we didn't really talk for a while, and it's still rough. With my sister, we were really close when we were younger. Like during her time in jail, and then afterwards, we weren't really close. And a lot of people didn't even know I had a sister. But now the relationship is changing, since I can understand her point of views, what she was going through, and we can talk about it more. And I think at this age, I can really understand how she was feeling. I felt really helpless because I felt like I couldn't do anything. One, it was because of my age. I was really young. And then two, it's just you really don't know what to do. And I didn't know the process of what she was going through. Neither did my mom. It was a lot of confusion. So I feel like if people explain to us what we can do to help, I think that would have been a lot better. I wish I had other resources to go to kind of understand the process. So currently I'm in my senior year of college at Central, and I am in the professional program for secondary education, and I'm starting to take all my educational classes. I'm doing field work right now, so I'm observing a 8th grade history teacher in a magnet school in Hartford. I love just working with kids. I've always wanted to be a teacher. That was something I've always wanted to do. I think I've always had a good relationship with my teachers, and I felt like they really were an important figure in society, and they were always there to offer a helping hand to somebody who needed it, and they really cared about their students, and that's what I like. I also used the scholarship money for my study abroad semester, which was awesome because it helped pay for rent over there and my livelihood. It was the best 6 months of my life. The best 6 months. It was just indescribable. I was just happy. I didn't know anything about IMRP at all until I kind of just stumbled upon the scholarship page and then saw that this was an option. I was really shocked. Well, I haven't really heard about any kind of help that people have given to kids with incarcerated parents. I mean, I appreciate all the resources they're making for kids, especially that website they're working on. I think it's really important for kids to have a place to go where they can understand the whole process of what their parents are going to, because that's a big change in their lives, having their parents just taken away from them. And so I think being able to know where your parent is and what they're doing and where they're sleeping is really important, and I think it just makes kids feel better and secure. What I would like to see for children with incarcerated parents happen is, even though it happened in their family, they don't have to fall into their footsteps, that everything's going to be okay and to just keep going, that don't let it faze you. You got this.